Okay, on tonight's, it's dark out, I don't know, adventure of Blocky's Garage, we're gonna be putting this turbo right here on this moped. See if it works. Been wanting to try it. I don't even know if it'll spool it. It's one of them turbos off like a 2.4, 2.5 cruise, somewhere around in there. But I don't know what's gonna happen. Might have to do 2 parts. I don't know if it's gonna get done tonight. But anyway, let's dive in and try and figure this out. I'm just gonna rig it up, start it, see if it makes boost. And then if it does, well then I'll hook up the oil lines and go from there. Well, let's get started. Sitting around talking. Okay. Here's the turbo. Kind of a little fella. Anyway. Need to find a filter for that. Plug that. Not gonna hook up the boost gauge because that's silly. We're gonna take the wastegate off, weld the wastegate flap shut. That'll be full boost. Now, I don't know, I think I might just block these off, these runners, and then just use one of these, cut this off, and then use that. I don't know. I guess where am I want to start? How's this gonna go on there? I think we'll start by plugging these off and cutting that one. Yep, I think so. That would be about perfect right there. We'll weld her in there. Okay, I'm gonna get some tools. Take this off. Oh, I think I just poked a hole in it. Okay, so what a wastegate does is it holds a flap in the exhaust side that when there's boost applied through the intake to this little guy here, it's got a spring that will regulate the flap. And it'll allow more boost to be held back or more exhaust to be just pushed out the exhaust. These work pretty good. Don't need it. So when it makes boost, this little flap in here will just so don't over boost the vehicle. We're just gonna boop, shut. See what happens. Okay. Find a piece of tin. I'm just gonna block those off. Don't really care how. I have to mark. I'm gonna cut this off first. I'm gonna use that as a template. How am I gonna cut it off? Oh yeah, that works. Like a glove. Oh man, that's beautiful. So now I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna stencil this out and then weld that to there. Or bolt it. I'll probably weld it. I don't want it to leak. Good enough. They're just gonna be welded on. Okay, that's done. Got them all plugged up. Probably not the right way, but if it works, is it the wrong way? No. Now, I need to put this on here. Oh wow, that just mounts right up almost. If I had to cut that at an angle, it'd be perfect. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That's cool. That is cool. I wonder if I can just tack that on there and then weld it up. It's not that thick though. Alright, hopefully my welding's pretty good. I'm about to weld this 1/4 inch thick cast to this piece of exhaust pipe. I think I might turn this housing. A lot of these turbos, you can just turn the housing. This one just bolts around, and then you unloosen those bolts. Same with this V-band clamp. You just unloosen it, you can spin it. Well, I think I'm gonna do that first. Yeah, just use a little persuasion here. This will go to the intake. This will be the air filter right here. So we kind of want it to sit in there nicely. I think right about there. Okay. Why is that stuck? Come here. Stabilize it. Yeah, turn this back on. Come here, you. That'll work. That's welded shut. Anyway, I'll probably put some stabilities in there if it works. If it don't, well, we tried. We gave it our all. I might turn this a little more too if it works. So this is out or up or however you want to look at it. I do have the perfect little air filter for this, and it should fit. It just hangs out there ridiculously. I found something to stabilize it. Just because I don't want it to really go anywhere. That'll kind of stabilize it a little bit. I think I'm gonna turn it some more too. Yeah, I think so. Ha! Look at that. That's silly. Oh yeah, that's cool. Now I just need a tube, which I have a few, but I need to start it and see if it'll spool up, honestly. Oh, here we go. On. Alright, well. Let's get rid of this air box. Get some tools. Okay, there's a hose clamp. Take this off. Oh, that's all gooped up. So, I have a few things. Here I have this hose, which I don't think is big enough. Nope. Or I have this old vacuum hose, you know, the little thing. So I think it'll fit right on there, honestly, because it's like almost the same size. So let's see if it'll get on there. Get on there. Get on there. You get on there. You get on there now. Oh, it's going. I don't know how heat resistant this is, so I might have to change up my thing if it melts off. There. And then hose clamp. Yep. We better just hose clamp it on. She's gonna be making a bunch of boost. You know what I mean? Tons. Uh-oh, no, that's still going. There we go. I'll have to cut that to make that work for that. Okay. Now what do I do? Okay, so that'll fit on there. So if I just cut this. Alright, there's that. I probably should hose clamp it. So don't blow out of there. We'll see if it makes any boost and runs first. It's got a little bit of a fuel cut, which I kind of figured would happen. Try and see if there's a fuel mixture screw or something, but I don't think so. I think it's actually fuel injected. What's happening is when it starts to boost, it just blows the fuel right through the carburetor, and that's all she wrote. What? Why is that loose? Somebody's been in here messing around. Bring you guys in here and check this out. There's my duct working. There's the carburetor. I just need to put a hose clamp there and probably a hose clamp there. But this balloon's up. When it boosts, I don't see. Here's the fuel injector, right there. Maybe I can add like a. I think this is the pump right here. I don't know if I can add a way to boost that pump, or maybe get like a different pump. Do they make boost regulated fuel pumps for mopeds? Start it up so you guys can see it. Hang on. Well, there you have it. I didn't think it'd work that quick. Oh, that's neat. You can turbocharge a moped with a 4-cylinder turbo. Easy. Easy peasy. Not really. Anyway. So I think next time I will get some of these lines hooked up. I believe this one on the bottom here, right here, is oil in, and this is oil return, but you can flip these around. So it's just a gravity, like a gravity flow. These are just coolant lines. I don't really think I'm gonna need those or use them. So we'll just probably block those off. Then we're gonna put a pipe, exhaust pipe on it. Get rid of that, give it a little more back pressure. And then figure out a fuel pump, fuel situation. I kinda wanna write it, but as you can see, it's pitch black outside and I don't wanna die. I already can't write it the way it is. So maybe tomorrow write it, and then a different day we'll do the other stuff. Maybe look into some upgrades for that carburetor or fuel pump. Maybe they make a turbocharger thing. What am I looking for? Carburetor. That'd be cool. But it's getting late. I'm getting hungry. I can't believe I got this done running and whistling. Wu-Tang whistle is whistling. Okay, another day on the turboed moped here. We're gonna put an exhaust pipe on it. Maybe fill up the turbo a little bit with oil and try and ride it. See how she does. I have been doing some research. I'll have a fuel pump coming. Maybe a bigger carburetor. Yep. Probably make an oil tank for it and have a oil pump. So just pump it back to. I don't know how that's gonna work. I'll figure it out. If this works, this is gonna be great. What am I looking for? We're just gonna fab this up quick, try her out. Okay, yeah. I think this will work. Big old ridiculous pipe out the back. I'm gonna shove some oil in here just so it kind of lubricates it while I'm riding it. I'm gonna ride this sucker around. It's kind of windy out, so hopefully it doesn't the camera too bad. Well, there you have it. Runs, drives, does a little smoky burnout. Definitely gonna have to get this hooked up. It's leaking oil everywhere. At least it has oil in it. But for now, on to other things. It's kind of wild though. Hopefully we can get that fuel cutting thing switched around. And some sort of an oil sump hooked up. We got her made. Subscribe, like, I'm on the Instagram, face page, all that good stuff. Remember, your project won't get itself done. So get out there and work on it. Till next time. Whew. Took a spill. I don't know if I can get this started now. Yeah. So I was stuck wide open. A little slickery. Yeah.